looks like Carrie Underwood. So let's take a look at the real Carrie Underwood. And let's take a look at Shauna. Yes. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks, Shauna. And Summer thinks that her Uncle Elliot looks like Samuel L. Jackson. So let's take a look at the real Samuel L. Okay, and let's take a look at Uncle Elliot. Yeah, he's Jackson-esque. Elliot has fun looking like Samuel L. He even resembles Sam's character in Pulp Fiction. Let's take a look. All right, now let's look at Elliot. Oh, God. A mess. And Andrew thinks that he looks like, the oh-so-hot Liam Hemsworth. Let's take a look at the real Liam Hemsworth. And now let's look at Andrew. They didn't mean to boo Andrew. Andrew, look, I see it in the eyebrows. I see it in your steely glance. You're Hemsworth-esque, but not an exact look-alike. We're critical here, Andrew. Thank you. By the way, do we have a picture of Carrie Underwood's husband? Because I think that Andrew looks more like Carrie Underwood's. We don't have that? Okay, never mind. And Tasha thinks that her son Brian looks like Bruno Mars. All right, let's take a look at the real Bruno Mars. Hey. Now let's take a look at Brian. Well, while they don't necessarily look alike, I bet you they're the same height. Milton says his friend's daughter, Danielle, looks like Kelly Rowland. All right, let's take a look at the real Kelly Rowland. Now let's take a look at Danielle. Okay, she's pretty in her own way. Yeah, I guess, like maybe third cousin of. It's good. They're both pretty girls. Jason says he's constantly getting mistaken for Colin Farrell. Okay, let's see the real Colin Farrell. Now let's see Jason. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's scary. Wow. Good for you, Jason. And Jen says that she thinks she looks like Katy Perry. All right. Well, here's the real Katy Perry. And here's Jen. Suzanne, stop trying to encourage people to clap. Nobody but you. I don't think she looks like her. She's a pretty girl, but she's not, no. She's not, no. Girl. She tried it. Ebony thinks that her brother Giovanni looks like Rick Ross. Okay, so here's the real rapper Rick Ross. And let's take a look at Giovanni. Yeah. That's kind of an easy disguise now, because all you need is like the beard and the sunglasses and some weight on you. But that's good, Giovanni. Yes, you do pass. Shout out to the boss, Rick Ross. And Tamra thinks that she looks like Erykah Badu. Well, let's take a look at the real Erykah. And let's take a look at Tamra. Yes. Carrie thinks that she looks like the Jungle Girl, Bindi Irwin, who I think is beautiful. Let's take a look at the real Bindi. And let's take a look at Carrie. They look like they're first cousins. Sure. Okay. Natalie thinks that she looks like Selma Hayek. All right. Oh, bless you, Suzanne. That's all that wind. Okay. Anyway, Selma Hayek. Well, here's the real Selma. Now, here's Natalie. I think they look like they could be first cousins, but you know, my staffers say that if you combine Selma and Celine Dion, then that's where you have Natalie. Yeah. Joan thinks that she looks like Patti LaBelle. So let's take a look at Patti. And now let's take a look at Joan. As they say, they favor one another. Kayla thinks that she looks like Leah Michelle. Now, here's the real Leah Michelle. All right, and here's Kayla. Look, I lied to you not. I lied to you not. Our producers literally had to stalk her down on social media to make sure that this is not Leah Michelle trying to pull a funny one. Kayla is in Colorado, and I got to tell you, she said that she has to get rid of her bangs sometimes so that people stop stopping her. She's a 26-year-old mother of 3. And that is, Leah Michelle, you've got a twin, and her name is Kayla. Tawanda thinks that her cousin James looks like Morgan Freeman. So let's take a look at the real Morgan Freeman, and let's take a look at cousin James. Well, you know what? He's Freeman-esque. It's the hair. It's the pissed off look in the mouth. And it's the under eye thing. Now, I see cousin James has bags. Morgan has freckles, but it all evens out. Simon thinks that he looks like Prince William. All right, so here's the real Prince William. Now let's take a look at Simon. Yes? You know what? He's William-esque. I wouldn't stop him and mistake him for William, but certainly, Simon, you are William-esque. Tracy thinks that her friend Craig looks like David Letterman. So let's take a look at Craig, and let's take a look at David Letterman. Craig, no, we don't need to boo. Now, that's my co-host. Now, no, Craig, you don't look like David Letterman, but you're handsome nevertheless. Thank you very much. Aaliyah thinks that her friend Shay looks like Keke Palmer. So let's take a look at the real Keke Palmer, and let's take a look at Shay. Yeah. Yeah. Mandy thinks that she looks like Pink. So let's take a look at the real Pink, and let's take a look at Mandy. I think that Mandy is cute. I think Pink is cute. I don't think they look alike. White skin and edgy blonde hair does not make a look-alike. Do you understand? Leah thinks that she looks like Megan Fox. Okay. Here's the real Megan Fox. And here's Leah. Okay, can I tell you something? Honestly? My producers told me that this was such a dead-on to them that they actually had to look Megan Fox up on the internet and also follow through with Leah as well. They really do look a lot alike there. Talitha thinks her friend Devon looks like Snoop Dogg. Okay, so here's the real Snoop, and here's Devon. Oh my God! Oh my God! That is good. Kelly thinks that she looks like Mariah Carey. Here's the real Mariah. Okay, now let's take a look at Kelly. Yes. Very much so. And Brittany thinks her friend Nicole looks like Kim Kardashian. So here's the real Kim. Now let's take a look at Brittany. Yes. 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 Ryan thinks that he looks like Justin Bieber. Let's take a look at the real Justin, and let's look at Ryan. Ryan, you're adorable. I don't think so, but when you put on the costume of the hat with the sunglasses, sure. By the way, Justin recently took down that butt picture selfie or Instagram thing where his body, he's got a better figure than most women. He's got hips and a fatty. Okay, this is our last one. Our last celebrity lookalike is coming from Brooke G. Brooke thinks that she looks like Rita Ora. So here's the real Rita Ora. And let's take a look at Brooke. Yeah.